Previously on Paranormasight, we finished the timeline of the guy. I think that's the whole timeline, and we just unlocked the other three characters. So I'm going to continue. Start game. Do I just start? I've been messing around with audios. Okay, so we're done with the guy. Two timelines of the guy actually. I am interested in seeing the girl because then I get to see this guy. Ooh, it looks like they had a deal. This also interests me though. I'll start with Yako. Okay, Yako Sakazaki searches for the rite of resurrection, hoping to revive her friend who jumped to her death. To get the information she needs, she meets with her classmate Miyo Kurosuzu in their classroom at midnight to attempt a spirit board. Oh, spicy. 12 a.m. Right, everything starts at 12 a.m. it seems. This is Mio. Should be everything. Okay, let's start. Ready for this, Yako? I'm ready. High school student Yako Sakazaki. Person of interest updated. Sure. Let's see. Michio. Okay, it's a different girl. I thought Mio is the one who committed suicide. Okay. Cool. All right, let's start. This is the spirit board. This is how we'll be communicating. First, we'll both put a finger on the 10 yen coin that's on the board. Do I click? See. Like this. Just like that. Relax your finger as much as you can. Now for the chant, repeat what I say, okay? Miu is scary. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Return. Spirit... Scepter of the Spirit Board. Oh no. Spectre of the Spirit Board. Please visit us. Good. Please tell us if you are there. Ooh, whoa, it really moved. Alright. She's messing with us. Mia's messing with us. Looks like we succeeded in the summoning. We can ask questions now. Right, questions. Start with questions you know the answer to and see the response. Then when you know your questions are being answered truthfully, you ask what you really need to know. Okay, I'll start with something simple. What is my name? I think it should know the answer to this. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, what is my name? What's the matter? How strange. No. It told me no. I bet it doesn't know. Spectre, come on. It may be the Spectre of the Spirit Board, but it doesn't know everything. Is this spirit really the real deal? Ooh, it's fine. I feel like it's giving me attitude. Okay. What is this place? Where are we? H? High school? Ooh. High school. Okay. Interesting. High school. That's right. The answer doesn't seem to be very precise. What is this girl's name? Mio? It knows. Mio's messing with me, man. How come it knows what Mio's name and not mine? It's not fair. It knows your name, Mio. It even used that weird character you used to spell your name. Interesting. How flattering. She's messing with me. Psychic girl Mio. Okay. Possessing exceptional spirit sense, she takes the troublesome task of surreptitiously handling spirit. Okay. Sure. I bet even the teacher get it wrong all the time. I guess these paranormal beings just tend to take a liking to you. I don't know what I should feel about that. Is it really you? Are you truly the specter of the spirit board? No. What do you mean, no? Not quite. The specter of the spirit board is just a temporary name we call when using the board. I should ask who you are then. We're actually calling a spirit with a strong tie to this place or one of the people participating. In other words, a spirit that just happened to be nearby just felt like answering. Okay. I don't really think of themselves as specter of the spirit board. Not really. Feels like some of the mystique has disappeared. You mind if I still call you specter of the spirit board? Okay. Great. Thanks. Always good to remember to say please and thank you. Manners, alright. Yes. Cool. My name. I'll ask again. What is my name? I didn't hesitate this time. Alright, it's time to ask. It's time to try asking serious questions. Can I do this? Spectre of the Spirit Board, what is the name of the boy Mio has a crush on? Hey, you're going to ask that kind of question? Doesn't everyone ask this kind of stuff with spirit boards? Besides, I'm curious. No, let's not do this. Okay. Damn. She's messing with me, man. Guess that means you don't have a crush on anyone. Phew. Yeah, that's it. No is correct. Let's move on. Or maybe... Do you mean the boy isn't in our class? Damn. Wow. Stop doing that. Stop that. Don't make me exercise you. If that's the case, then a specter of the spirit board is it a teacher at our school? Oh. It says it's the janitor. Yako, cut it out already. We made the effort to sneak in at night. We shouldn't waste time with these questions. You've got a point. Okay. Michio's cause of death. Okay, here I go. I'll be serious now. Oh, specter of the spirit board. Did Michio Shiraishi in our class, who died by committing suicide by jumping 1 week ago, really commit suicide? Dun dun dun! So it really wasn't. Not surprised. I never believed it from the start. Now's the important part. Oh. I'm guessing she was a victim as well, or either she's also a what do they call him? A curse bearer. Old talisman, a memento of her father. Cool. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Did Michio Shiraishi die in an accident? No. Yes. Spicy. So it was an accident and not a suicide. Michio, then did she slip and fall from the apartment building? Huh, she didn't. What do you mean? Michio didn't die falling from the apartment building. No way, if that were true, then why was she lying on the ground like that on the back alley of the apartment building? The spirit board can answer that. That's too long. It was an accident, but not a fall? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, what happened to Michio that day? Curse. Ooh. Ooh. It seems like it doesn't know the details. Where is the... Ooh, spicy. Where's the rite of resurrection? And how about... Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. We want to use the rite of resurrection to bring Michio back to life. Do you know where the rite of resurrection is? Yes. Yes. Huh? What is this? Stop, I'm scared, Mio. Oh no, Mio's gonna die. I can't let go. Calm down, you can't let go before it's over. Such a deep sorrow and resentful memories flowing into my mind. Okay. Fool's procession. Kill them. Kill them. Those who hear this sound, kill them all. You can use it to kill... Wait, what? Those who hear this sound produced by the curse echo for more than 30 seconds. Oh, the effect will be negated if you are seen in that time. So I can't be seen, but I can produce the noise. Okay. For 30 seconds. Uh-oh. Okay. A murderous impulse seeps into the soul like thick black tar. Now, kill them all. Can't you hear it? Can you hear it, Curse Bearer? You who strongly desires the right, kill them. Kill. Okay. Ooh. Two things to remember. Summary of previous events. The information they gained from the spirit board suggests that Michio's death was not a suicide. When they continue to press the spirit board for the location of the rite of resurrection, a curse echo suddenly appears. 1 week ago. What am I looking at? Oh, okay. Ooh. Hey, did you hear? Someone from our school committed unalive. What, really? Who? I heard that Michio from Class C, right? No way, Michio? He'd been acting pretty strange lately, but I still can't believe it. I'm just hearing things. Did you know, I heard Michio's mom remarried last year. They say her new stepdad is a total jerk. Really? How so? Like he'd peek on her while she... What? And couldn't keep his hands off. I even heard the ex-con, There's no way. It's so scary. No way I can take that. Probably think about if I did with that something like that at home. Chill, bro. Did you hear about Michio in Class C? Yeah, she seemed like the stereotypical honor student in the first year, but she stopped showing up to class and her grades started to drop after the third semester. So she offed herself because her grade. Okay, this is going too fast. And why who cares about scores and grades? Okay, can I leave now? I don't like it here. I don't like this place. What am I looking for? You're about the suicide on the news, but for it to happen here is a little scary. By the way, isn't the girl who transferred into Class C recently? Oh, I heard about her. She's gloomy, doesn't stand out much. Is it Mio? You know the school she was before she transferred also had a suicide. Ooh, what, for real? This seems kind of fishy. This Mio, right? Talking about Mio? Ahem, there might be some of you who already know, but a member of our class, Michio Shiraishi, passed away last night. Okay, calm down. I know this comes as a surprise, but please quiet down. The cause of death is still under investigation, and there's nothing we know for certain at the moment. Detailed investigation reports will come from the police, so please don't go spreading any rumors, Scotty. We're sending everyone home for today. No dilly-dallying on your way. School will be off tomorrow as well. Hell yeah. Hey you, stop celebrating. Show some respect. Oh, sorry, Teach. There will be a memorial service scheduled next week at the school assembly if anyone wishes to pay the respects individually. Several days later. Yako? Sorry to bug you, it's just you seem a little different from your usual self. I hope I'm not being a nose. What? What do I call you usually? I mean, she calls me Yako, so I'll call her Mia. How about that? Thanks, Mia. Was I acting strangely? Yeah, enough to make me worry. If you want to talk, I'm happy to listen. Yeah, this is perfect timing. There's actually something I want to ask you. Yeah? About the specter of the board. You know that spirit board thing that everyone's been doing? Where you summon a spirit and ask it whatever you want? Yeah, I know it. I want to try it out. There's something I want to know. Why are you telling me this? I mean, you seem like the type to know about this stuff. Oh, I do? Yeah, you look like you're really into the occult stuff. You know, you've got that kind of gloomy look. That's rude, bro. I don't know how you should feel about that. You should feel offended. But you do know how to do it, right? Well, yes. I think I probably know a little more than most. Okay, please help me. You're my only hope. Do I ask again? Okay, please help me. You're my only hope. Okay. Nimiyo, you know about the rite of resurrection, right? Yeah, it's that thing Mr. Araishi apparently discovered and wrote an article about. I doubt there's many people who don't know. He's always talking about it. Do you believe it's real? Well, it sounds a little too good to be true to me. But on the off chance that it really works, we could bring Michio back to life with it. I want to find it if there's even the slightest chance of bringing Michio back. But how would you look for it? Right, that's the thing. Okay, Michio, I wonder why she had to die. She didn't leave a note or anything, but they announced that it was suicide. That can't be right. She would never kill herself. Michi was so happy and always looked on the bright side of things. She loved coming to school. I know she was going through some hard times, but for her to kill herself? I never got a chance to speak with her. She was often absent from school, and when she did come in, she looked depressed. You're right. And that's why everyone was so willing to accept that she committed suicide. They acted like they cared, but all they did was gossip about it. They put together little pieces of information and spread rumors like it's the truth. Isn't that terrible? Yes, it is. In before Mio is the one spreading the rumors. I've heard some that are really awful. In the end, the only reason they're able to say stuff like that is because they aren't personally involved. It's true that she didn't get along with her new stepdad and that her grades went down. But to say things like how sad, no wonder she killed herself, how dare they? She always told me she was okay whenever I talked with her because I was worried. But she would have told me if there's something bothering her so badly that she'd kill herself over it. Uh-huh. I won't let Michio's death be written off like this. Like, maybe she got caught up in something bad. People have been talking about the body found in former Yasuda Gardens, right? Some are saying that this town is cursed or something. Yes, there has been a strange feeling around things recently. Okay? The thing you want to ask is it... Yeah, I want to know about the truth behind Michio's death and where the rite of resurrection is hidden. I see. Are you gonna help me? I don't know if getting the answer to those questions will be as easy as you hope. Please, the teacher and police aren't any help, and there's only so much I can do alone. And if there's even a slightest chance, then... Well... Okay, if that makes you feel better, then I'll help. Yes, thank you, Mio. Okay, then tomorrow after dark. And here we are, summoning the dead. Ooh, no, I meant to read it. Files. What was that? New. There you go. Blunt force trauma in an alley. Okay. Right, let's go. Komagata High School, Class 2C. Huh? Are you awake, Yako? Yeah, what happened? Can't remember? Let's see. We used the spirit board and I suddenly heard something like this weird voice. Don't tell her that. And then I passed out? Yes, as far as I can tell, you aren't experiencing any negative effects. I think it was just a mild shock from how sudden it was. So everything's okay with the spirit. Yep, it was almost bad, but I got it to leave. More importantly, what is that thing you have in your hand? Whoa, what the heck is this? It looks so freaky. When did I get this? Oh, there's so much anger and hatred held within it. It looks like the kind of tools that were used for ancient curses. What? That's so scary. Yako, you just said you heard a strange voice, right? Could you tell me what you heard? Anything you can recall? I think it might be connected to that object. Let's see. It felt like I was in the bottom of a dark place. Then this voice felt like it was echoing in my mind. Did I kill Mio? I probably have killed Mio. After that, it just kept shouting, kill them. I see. Thank you. Yako? I think you may have exactly what you need in order to use the rite of resurrection. A curse with the power to take people's lives and turn them into soul dreads. What, you mean? You mean this is a real curse? I know I said I wanted to use the rite of resurrection to bring back Michio, but why? Why me? It makes no sense. Please calm down and listen. Yeah, I'll calm down. I'm sorry about panicking. No, it's okay. Fear is something we feel in the face of the unknown. Long ago, people would give names to phenomena they couldn't understand, in order to live with them. However, modern day developments in science and culture have pushed for the rejection of things that can't be measured. And so the paranormal has been treated like it doesn't exist. But they've been around since a long time ago. If you just understand, you can see that there's nothing to be afraid of. First, calming down is the most important. Accept reality for what it is. Huh. I only really gave this stuff a shot because it was popular, but you really do have a connection with this stuff, don't you? Well, I suppose to an extent. Hey Mio, what do I do? Where do I start? Am I cursed? Am I going to die? Okay, I'll take care of the curse. What do you mean? That's why I'm here in the first place. What? She's a curse bearer. Trust me. I'll take care of things. It'll be alright. Thanks. I was the one who dragged you along to do the spirit board. It's fine. You're desperate to find a way to try to help your friend. But spirit boards are dangerous. You have to take them seriously. So I'm glad you invited me. Alright, let's review everything we've learned so far and think of how to move forward. Okay? What is this cursed? Am I cursed? Well, I've only looked into it a little, but I wouldn't quite say you're cursed. It's more like you've gained the ability to use the power of a curse. So there shouldn't be any kind of negative paranormal effect on you. The power to use a curse. Do you mean this curse stone? Yes, if the curse stone is used under certain conditions, a curse will be placed on someone, taking their life and turning it into soul dregs. Soul dregs are said to be required to enact the rite of resurrection. Normally, a curse is a spell that would only be usable by onmyoji of considerable talent. I believe that curse stone makes it so that even normal people can use them. The mysterious voice said the curse stone is called the Fool's Procession, right? Yeah, that's from the 7 Mysteries of Honjo, right? Our school is said to be connected with a story with the same name, one of the mysteries. Right, I don't think it's a coincidence. A coinky-dinky. This is just a guess, but it's possible that you were chosen because it could feel your desire for the rite of resurrection. I've asked both of them. So someone like me with no knowledge could curse someone. Yes, but it's still nothing to take lightly. You could end up having it redirected right at you. To tell you the truth, something unusual did happen while we were using the spirit board. What is it? It happened right about midnight, I think. This whole area seems to be under the effect of the Feast of Shadows. Excuse me? The Feast of Shadows? Yes, exactly. Yes, it's a type of spell that temporarily boosts the potency of the supernatural. It also has the effect of making the powers of certain cursed echoes manifest more easily. Judging by its strength, I'd say it probably covers about a 3 to 4 kilometer radius. Ooh, huge. 3 to 4 kilometers, that's big enough to cover all of Sumida City. Yes, I think the Feast of Shadows was also used to cause the resentment lingering in the area to manifest as curse stones. Someone did this, but who? I don't know enough to say, but it's likely that it was done by someone who wants to uncover the rite of resurrection. This isn't something to happen naturally. I see. Let's see this. It's possible to limit the scope and range of the spell to such a degree that one could use it to amplify the power of even those not naturally gifted with spirits. Oh. Who did this though? But Mio, if the curse is real, that means I could bring back Michio if I used it, right? The rite of resurrection would be real too. Yes, that's true. But you can't do that, Yako. But it feels like it's not the time to worry about that kind of stuff. If Michio died in an accident, then I'm sure she didn't want to die. What's the issue with putting a little curse on a complete stranger? I sort of feel like it wouldn't be a big deal. What's going on with you? You're not acting like yourself, Yako. You would never even consider taking the life of another person. I'm desperate, okay? Is it the curse's influence on you? Maybe the curse echo's grudge is rubbing off on you. Will you show me it for a second? I want to trust Mio. I feel like she has good intentions. However, is there something inside it? No, stop. Why? Oh, I'm sorry. But it's like I just suddenly really didn't want you to touch it. I understand, I'm sorry. But you need to give up on the rite of resurrection. What? Because there's a real curse. Using resurrection as a lure, it tempts curse bearers into using their curses. You have to resist it. Don't let yourself be deceived by some curse. But Michio could. I think for tonight we should get you home to rest. I'll walk you. The curse's influence should subside in the morning. In the morning, you say? Oh, okay. I guess so. Okay. A cursed stone's powers can only be used in this area under the influence of the Feast of Shadows. The effects also only appears after the sun has set. By setting a limit on when they can be used, the curses are strengthened. So the curses can't be used outside this area or during the day. Correct. But speaking of limits, to actually use a curse to kill someone, it seems there are conditions that need to be met. Yes, conditions? Even like how my curse echo needs someone to listen to the sound it makes for 30 seconds? To be honest, I don't really understand it. But like, how do I even summon the curse echo or make the sound? You press RB, the right trigger. Did you know that, Yako? Do I just, like, will it? Do you mind if I try? No, don't kill my girl. Stop. You shouldn't be using the curses so willy-nilly. Even if there are conditions that have to be met, the power to kill someone without leaving behind evidence is dangerous enough. In that sense, maybe you really have been cursed. I'm sorry that you got wrapped up in this situation, even though I'm here with you. If this is the curse of 7 mysteries of Honjo, then it's possible that there are others who received curses associated with other mysteries. Yet that voice also said that there are other curse bearers, or whatever you call them. Not only that, apparently you can get a lot of soul dregs by killing a curse bearer. I'm trying to remember how the curse of the legs work. The foot bath. Right, that's certainly not good. Even if we have no intention of killing others with the curse, there's a chance you may be targeted if other curse bearers find us. Yep. Well, we'll have to avoid anyone who has another of the curses. That means we should avoid people at night as much as possible. At Curse Stone, I think whoever holds it becomes a curse bearer. It would probably be best for me to hold on to it, but then I'd feel bad about forcing it on you. No, I sense a powerful force rejecting me. I don't think I'll be able to take it. Really? Why? If we tried separating it from you, the curse may trigger. That's how bad I sense it wants to stay with you. No way. The curse stone might look like nothing more than an old Netsuke carving, but I can sense a powerful, resentful energy from it. I don't think it's a good idea for me to even touch it. It may seem like I know what I'm doing, but I don't know how to handle something this powerful. Really? This little thing? If you threw it away and someone with bad ideas picked it up, it could be bad. I think it would be safer to avoid the risk of getting anyone involved and have you hold on to it for now. Okay, Mia is on my side. Good to know. Well, now I'm kind of freaked out. Anyways, we need to make it to daybreak. I think the curse should weaken once it's morning. I'll help you find a way to deal with it then. Okay. So there are two things you should remember. First, do not fulfill the conditions while it's night. Second, should you happen to fulfill the condition, don't use the curse. I don't think I can keep that. I don't think I can keep that promise. Right. I'm sorry, but I'm telling you that you need to give up on the right. It's beyond us. Even a single curse stone alone is too much to handle. Bringing back the dead isn't something so simple. I know how much it hurts, but please focus on just worrying about surviving tonight. Even now, we're in great danger. Okay, let's get going, shall we? We'll take the same route we took to get here. Right. We'll be fine, right? There's no one else at school, is there? I think so. The night shift janitor shouldn't be patrolling this late at night either. Ah! Why did the light go out? Mio, are you okay? No. Did Mio die? Oh my god, there's gonna be a jump scare. Hello, Mio? She's not here, what's happening? Where are you? Dude, find her, find her! Mio? You have to see me, you're gonna die. Jesus. I hate jump scares. Oh no, oh no, no, what was that? Get me out of here. Mio, Mio, where are you? Yako, I'm here. Over here, can you see me? Where? I can't see you. Not that way. I'm behind you, behind you. Turn around this way. It's pitch black. I have no idea which way I'm facing. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Okay. My heart. There you are, Mio. This way, over here. Be careful. Your field of vision is being limited. Right. Okay, hold my hand. Don't let go. Okay. I want to know. This is when. I need to be careful. Escape from Komagata High. After Yako acquires the Curse of Fool's possession, Mia tries to persuade her to give up on going after the rite of resurrection. The effects on other curse echoes are already appearing at the school, so you two hurry to get out of the classroom. 1 a.m. I need to remember when the guy appeared in front of the school. I think it was like 3 a.m. or something. Hey Mio, what was that just now? Could it be another curse echoed different from mine? I think so, yes. We may have been discovered by another curse bearer. Oh, it's the the everlasting lantern, maybe? Hmm, what's wrong? Shh. Someone's there in that classroom. I need to curse them. Something moved inside. I need to curse them. It might be the curse bearer who used that cursed echo just now. If we, if we can see who it is, it might help us decide what to do later. It's true. Well, can you see anything? Try and get a look around. Oh, it's the teacher. Huh? Is that our homeroom teacher, Mr. Chonouchi? And the person with him is Hitomi from Class A. What? Oh my, what's going on here? That bastard. He's at it again. What? What's happening? Hey. Die, Mr. Jonoichi. What is he doing? What am I doing? Why do I have to do this? What is this sound? No, Yako, stop. You'll kill Hitomi too. I have to do something. Who's there? Ah, I was seeing that didn't work. Mio! I was just testing it. Come on. Run, hurry. What are they doing even? Is it here? Okay, Kohei was an honor student at the top of class. Okay, what's the deal with him then? Mio! It seems like they're not coming after us. Let's hope they didn't see our faces. But Chaco, you came over all. What came over you all of a sudden? Sorry, thanks for stopping me. It's like this uncontrollable rage suddenly welled up inside me. Rage, right? I wonder what's going into me. I can barely even remember what happened. I'm really sorry. I do think it's partly the curse's influence on you, but we certainly saw something shocking. My heart's still pounding. I'm a little surprised you know Hitomi from Class A. She tends to stand out a lot. Gotcha. Well, she certainly does dress like a delinquent, though she barely shows up to school. But could Mr. Janoichi or Hitomi be a curse bearer? I don't know, but we should be. I'm scared. We should be careful just in case. I should be careful. Yako? Hmm? When I give you a signal, run. Go straight to the entrance. Don't look back no matter what. Why? Did something happen? Did something happen? Didn't it? Something happened, didn't it? What about you, Mio? I'll be fine. We'll meet up outside the school gates. If I'm not there in 10 minutes, go straight home, okay? Okay, go. Ooh, look at that stance. Right. Don't look back. Don't look back. Don't look back. She's gonna be fine. Mio's the goat. Mio, my goat. Okay. I have to go get outside. Let's see. To get to the gates, I go by the gym and don't look back. What are you doing, miss? You shouldn't be here this late. Don't you know what time it is? No, Mr. Ashimiya. Well, if it isn't little Yako. Anyway, student ain't supposed to be outside playing around at night. The janitor, Ashimiya. He's popular among the students for his friendly and caring nature. Whatever the truth may be, he will be remembered as one of the seven mysteries of Komagata High School for some time to come. Okay. Yes, sir. I know you're rough around the edges, but I didn't think you were one to act out like this. I'm sorry. I forgot something back in the classroom. No sass today, huh? Realized you were in the wrong, did you? Yes. Forgot something in the classroom, huh? You're a piece of work. Hmm? But you don't have nothing with you. Oh, wait, you do. What's that in your hand? Huh? Well, this is what I forgot. I forgot it from my grandpa. Got it from my grandpa. It's really important to me. Girls these days sure have weird tastes. Okay, well, okay. Better head straight home if you're done. I won't tell on you. No, wait. I can't let you walk home alone this late. All right, wait just a little. I'll hurry and lock things up. No! Why can't I select it? Actually, I have a friend of mine still inside. I think they'll be here soon. Is that so? Who's your friend? My classmate, Miyo Kurosuzu. Ah, the transfer student. Breaking school rules already, eh? Didn't take her for the type. No, I was the one who dragged her here. Whatever, I'll go take a look. It'll be safer if you go home together. Right, she's in the first floor hallways. Be careful though. You don't know what may be there. But I do. What's that supposed to mean? First floor, yeah? I'll be right back. I need to leave. Okay, 2 a.m. I think this is when the guy, I forgot the guy's name, is outside. So I need. Uh oh. You're not coming back. It's late. I've been waiting for 20 or 30 minutes, but there's no sign of her. I'm starting to get worried. I'm going to take a look. No, 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 no. Just go home. No, this is not a good idea. Mio, are you there? No, they're all dead. Huh? Mio. Mio, what happened? I need to use my curse. Where did I go wrong this time? It's my fault. It's my fault. Whose curse is this? Which is this curse? I left her alone with the curse bearer. Mia. I'm sorry, I'm dead. GGWP. Was I supposed to change the volume again? Deceased. Okay. How do I do this? Hello again, you. My, AZ, you seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result, but this was bound to happen. There's someone who must not be trusted. Once you have an idea of who it is, be sure to come back. I'm sure you'll see what you need to do differently. It is a difficult judgment for Yako Sakazaki to make, you see. This chapter will remain incomplete for now. I recommend you try another route. Now then, until next time. Okay. Let's get these two. That's Tutumi, 11 p.m. Former Yasuda Gardens. Okay. Hey boss, forensics is all done. Crime scene is clean. The other officers have all gone home. It's just us now. The park should be able to open back tomorrow. Back up tomorrow. It's like nothing ever happened. I doubt it'll get. Oh no, I doubt it'll get that many visitors after that's happened. You'd be surprised. Lots of people love that kind of thing. I bet they'll be lining up to get in. Occult stuff is really popular right now. Don't Did you not know that, boss? Sounds stupid. Well, it's not exactly rooted in science, but if ghosts really did exist, we could just ask them who the perp is. Somehow I doubt it'll be that simple. Oh, but I've heard that high school girls are really into the spirit board thing these days. Supposedly, you can call on spirits and talk to them by using a board with letters on it. Wouldn't that be something? You can try it out yourself if you're so interested. Hey, that's not a bad idea. Let's give it a go sometime, boss. What now? Stop messing around. You really think we're gonna solve this case by moving a coin across a scrap of paper? Sounds like you know all about it. We've got to be open-minded. What if that's how police work is gonna be from now on? Don't make me laugh. Listen up, Ario. Stupid name. You can't go blaming the death. You can't go blaming the death of your buddy on something like the occult. I don't care if it was ghosts or the occult or what. Whoever or whatever it was that did this, I'll get them. I promise you that. Well, you've got the right attitude, but we don't even know if if this is a murder yet. Besides, biases weaken our judgment. Go get too fixated on one thing and you stop seeing everything else. Aye, aye, boss. So, now that we've finished investigating the scene, let's review what we know. Hmm? Now it's getting late. I figured we'd head straight home from here. Come on, we've got to go all over the info we've gathered. And what better place to do that than here, the scene of the crime, where we can soak up the atmosphere. This guy's crazy. Soak up the atmosphere? The hell is there to soak up? You must be really into occult stuff if you get off on being in a place like this. Wait, you mean being somewhere like this doesn't get your blood pumping? No way. No, no, don't turn this around on me. I'm not the weird one here. Cripes. Fine. Let's get this over with. Aye, aye, boss. Aye. Lady's not here? We're good, we're good. Surroundings. The farmer Yasuda Gardens here in Yokoami Ichome were originally built as part of the daimyo's estate back in the Edo period. The park became city property a number of years ago and underwent extensive renovations. There's not a soul around at this time of night. Quiet doesn't even begin to describe it. Pond. Alright, pond. This pond, they said it used to flow into the Sumida River, but the river became so polluted that they cut it off. Okay. Scene. This is where the victim was found. It's clean now. It's almost as if nothing happened here at all. But once an incident like this come to pass, there's no going back. Not that knowing that is any consolation. Junario, a detective in the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department, First Investigative Division. His rank is Sergeant. This is the first time leading a case. It's like he's graduated from rookie to newbie. He looks put together on the outside, but acts like a kid most of the time. Honestly, the forest could use more people like him. Alright, let's talk about this. So early in the morning yesterday, a staff member found the victim collapsed here in the park and called the police when they realized it was dead. He was dead. Alright. Well, there are no obvious external wounds. The fact that he was a police officer and the evidence of a struggle means it's likely this was a murder. He was a police officer. The Sumido office sent it over to us since it involved the case of an officer, and we were tasked with the investigation. What we need to do is figure out what happened and whether there was foul play involved. I think that this about sums things up. The victim is Hajime Yoshimi of the Juvenile Division of the Sumida City Community Safety Bureau. 27 years old, single. He mostly dealt with cases involving juveniles in education. His rank was a senior police officer. You knew him well, don't you? What was he like? Yes, we were in the academy together. We still went out for drinks together every month or two. He could be a little rowdy, but he was like a big brother to us. He was kind and cared about his friends. For better or worse, he wasn't the uptight type of cop. The man always showed empathy, and I heard he was popular with the locals for it. He treated each and every troubled kid he met with compassion. He had a great track record when it came to rehabilitation. Sounds like we lost a good one. Yes, we did. We truly did. I know being a cop was dangerous, but I knew something like this could happen, but it's never easy when it happens for real. I know the feeling. He didn't seem to care much about climbing the ranks, but he was at the top of our class. Only problem that he took on so much, he had the most unfinished paperwork too. I always felt we'd need an unusual guy like him to help us solve all the unusual cases. Okay. Don't worry, there's plenty unusual yourself. You're plenty unusual yourself. Me? I was the most normal of my classmates. Besides, the real weirdo among us quit the academy a long time ago. There was one even weirder than you? What am I thinking? I've got a bad feeling about this case, and my gut is really wrong. I knew this would be a treacherous case from the moment we were dragged into it. Okay. Ooh. As for the cause of death, we won't know until the autopsy is done. From what we've seen though, it appeared some kind of acute heart failure. But since he had no records of chronic illness and he had no visible wounds, it's possible that poison or drugs could have been involved. Dying in the middle of the park like that, it certainly seems suspicious. We find signs of struggle at the scene, as well as footprints belonging to an unidentified individual. We've got people trying to identify those prints. If we can find who they belong to, we might be able to figure this whole thing out. Yes, wouldn't that be nice if that were the end of it? The only thing Hajime had on him were his badge and his wallet in his pockets. So we can rule out mugging. Though there probably aren't many people who try to mug who'd think to try mugging a cop is as big as him. I've also heard from Hajime that Hajime got into a fair few fights in his younger days. He started judo once, he became an officer, and rose up the ranks quickly. Sounds like the perp would have to have been pretty strong to take on Hajime. Oh, don't know about that. Your cult. So, all this occult stuff. Have you heard about it, boss? What are you talking about? This rite of resurrection thing that everyone's talking about. No, not you too. I've been hearing about that shit everywhere. Oh, you have? That's surprising. Who cares what people are talking about? It's got nothing to do with our job. But don't you think the occult stuff with this case feels, I don't know, realer somehow? The whole thing started right here in Honjo in Sumida City, so I thought that maybe. Cut it out. Nothing good come out of getting involved with that rite of whatever, that record of fates. Sounds like you know all about it. Boss, are you secretly into the occult? Stop that, seriously, this isn't a joke. I get why you'd be intrigued by something called the rite of resurrection after a buddy of yours died, but bringing the dead back to life, that's the stuff of fantasy. It's not real. So don't go hoping for miracles, got it? About the occult. Ooh, Tutsumi. But either way, I'm so glad you're back in the first division, boss. I've always admired your work. You were like a god to me. You were the whole reason I became a detective in the first place. Yeah, about that. People have been saying that ever since you first entered the academy, but yes, because it's true. I couldn't believe you got transferred out at the first, just as I was assigned to it. So getting to work a case like this now, just the two of us, is a dream come true. Happy say I'm to hear that. Well, how should I put it? What is it? If that's true, I'm not sure you've been showing me the appropriate amount of respect. Huh? But I do respect you. Don't tell me you're going senile, boss. That's exactly what I'm talking about. When you run your mouth like that. It's getting late. You must be sleepy. Don't worry, boss. I'll make sure we get out of here soon. Yeah, I get it. Okay. But, boss. Yeah? Is this case really important enough to assign someone from the investigation division? I mean, a friend of mine died, so it's important to me, but it's all up to the higher-ups. I'm sure they've got their reasons. Boss, you know something, don't you? It'll all become clear in time. Try to not worry about it too much. Thinking about it, the only thing we know for sure is the identity of the victim. That means there must have been something special about him, right? Maybe he knew something he wasn't supposed to, some kind of secrets or something. Isn't that right? You're pretty sharp sometimes, you know that? If you picked up on that, you should be able to put the rest together yourself. You shouldn't be messing around with those stuff. Hachibo's quite a bad boy in school, apparently. He ended up with the police a lot. He said the officer in charge was good to him, helped him get back on track. The reason he wanted to become a cop was to pay his kindness forward. Said it was the first time he ever took his studies seriously. That's a good story. Love that kind of thing. Makes me want to have a drink in his honor. Please don't make fun of my dead friend. Hey, I said in his honor. You should aspire to become the kind of cop people miss when they die in the field. You say that like it's a sure thing I'll die. I mean, it kinda is a sure thing you'll die. Besides, if I end up biting it, I'm sure you'll be the one who misses me most, boss. Come on, don't be like that. You'll hurt morale. Well, I guess how much I'll miss you depends on how this investigation goes. I can already see it. Ario, no! Why do you have to go? Get yourself killed! I have no idea what's going on with that head of yours. Yeah? That'll be a sight to see. I can't wait. You can't wait for your own death? Get it together, kid. Sheesh, you really are something. Thank you? Dude, we've been talking about all the things here. Okay. Well, it's our duty to get to the bottom of a suspicious death, especially when involving an officer. What about the victim's family? The Yashimi family is from Kita Senju in Adachi City, but Hajime's parents died a long time ago. He lived there all along, no siblings or anything. I went to his house a few times for drinks. I was surprised. It's this huge old looking place. Like, the kind of place that seems super haunted. And he lived there alone. It looks like a home for an old noble family. I heard it was hard to imagine him being such a delinquent living in a house like that. There's that bias I was talking about. If he's from an old family, I'm sure things were complicated. That's bias too. Never talking about any of that, even when we were drunk. So I don't know much about it. Oh, one more thing. Yeah? Hajime was engaged. He'd been seeing his fiancée ever since they were in school, over 10 years. They just started talking about getting married. What was her name again? He showed me a picture once. She was a beautiful woman. That's so. How terrible for her. Would it be the girl? No. Because the girl wanted to resurrect her son. But she may know if there's anything going on with him lately. We should speak to her. Yeah, his fiancée may have been his only confidant. I'm sure someone at the Sumida Police Department has already contacted her. I'll look into it tomorrow. No, look into it now. Dude, how many times do I have to talk about this? Time of death was around 11 p.m. 2 days ago, outside the park's operating hours, of course. His body was found early in the morning yesterday, 11 p.m., the day before yesterday. What was Hajime doing here at that time in the first place? That's the question, isn't it? The entrance to the park is closed after hours, but it's a small gate that'd be fairly easy for him to go through if he really wanted to. That would, of course, be breaking and entering. But what do you think, boss? To hide something? It's hard to imagine a cop like Hajime would trespass for no reason. And since it seems like someone else was here with him, could they have called him here? Oh, that does seem likely. They must have been talking about something pretty sensitive to come here in the middle of the night. So Hajime met someone here to discuss something in secret. And then they got into a fight? No, that wouldn't match the cause of death. There were no wounds on the body that would indicate a spontaneous scuffle. The perp must have planned something. And you think it was meditated? Then that would mean they called Hajime to the park with the intent to kill him. Well, there's still a possibility it was just some kind of accident. Maybe the perp tried to threaten Hajime, and things went south from there. We should be able to get a clearer picture once we know exactly what killed him. Right. Hey boss? I looked into the case that Hajime was running. Oh great, that's the kind of stuff I want to know. What was Hajime working on the day he died? Well, according to his report the day before, he had 2 cases involving juveniles. Uh-huh. First was the suicide of a high school girl who jumped off a building in Kamizawa last week. Okay. Yeah, I did hear about that. The girl's name was Michio Shiraishi. She was a second-year student at Komagata High School. But it seems as though Hajime had contact with her before this incident. Huge. So she had been in trouble for some time. That's the thing. About a month ago, he happened to see her walking around town. She looked upset. so he struck up a conversation with her. He was sure there was something bothering her, but she wouldn't tell him what. Must have been trouble at home. That's what he thought too. It seems he visited her home and spoke to her parents, but they said there was no problem, so there was nothing else he could do. And now she's dead. Impossible. And it's possible he could have prevented her suicide then. What? He must have been devastated. That's why he was looking into Michiyo Shiraishi again. He must have thought that something terrible had happened that drove her to end her life. But ultimately, he never reported the findings of his investigation. I see. And you're thinking that it may have had something to do with his death? We'll have to find out what it is Hajime discovered. Right, let's check the Sumida Police Department about that tomorrow too. Come on, dude! Just let me finish this already. And what with the other case he was working? This one is also related to a Komagata High student. A troublemaker named Hitomi Okuda. He seems to be a leader of a group of kids who get up to no good. Juvenile delinquency. Fun. She was pretty bad for a while. Multiple charges of destruction of property, assault, and battery, you name it. Hajime has been working with her for about 6 months, and she was finally starting to open up. Then he met the girl the day he died. With the girl the day he died. Well, every school's got its problems. But I'm sure he'd worried about how she'd get on without him. Right. Just when she finally found an adult she could trust, she might act out without someone to help her get through this. We'll have to make sure the Sumida Community Safety Bureau does their job. But... we can't rule out the possibility that meeting with this delinquent girl had something to do with his death. Then we'll have to interview her too. Ah, yes, you're right. She may have been the last person to see him alive after all. I'll ask Sumida to introduce us tomorrow. Though, who knows if they'll actually let us talk to her. That's what we hired you for. Lay a little boyish charm on them if they need convincing. Ah, yeah, I'm sure they prefer me over a scary-looking old man like you, boss. Watch it, I'm still your superior. You ought to act like you respect me at least. Oh, I thought I was... You were? Shit, is that just how your generation speaks? You really are a new breed. Probably just me, actually. Well, I don't think you can get away with that with other people. So anyway, boss, are you listening? We're even listening. We've got quite a bit to look into tomorrow. First, the 2 Komagata High School cases that Hajime was handling. And then we need to speak with his fiancée as well. I believe that's it for tomorrow. Cool. I've been wowed by your shrewd detecting the abilities all day today. Oh, really funny. I've been wowed by you too. I've got a bad feeling about this case, and my God is rarely wrong. I knew this would be a treacherous case from the moment we were dragged into it. Why? Just tell me everything. On the topic of family, what's yours like, boss? The hell's wrong with you? Prying into my personal life all of a sudden? It's just, I've never heard you talk about them or anything. Oh, are you single? Shut it. That's none of your business. Well, ever since I joined the forces, I've been thinking. The department really pressures young officers to get married. I wonder why that is. You don't say anything like that, though. How should I know? I caved to the pressure myself and got married 20-some years ago. So then... God, you're relentless. She took our daughter and left 4 years ago. Thanks for reminding me. Oh, sorry, I can't believe she'd give up on a guy like you. I was never home too much. I was never home much, too focused on work. I'd come home late only to get called right back out again. Plus, being a cop is dangerous work. I don't blame her for getting fed up with it all. How sad, especially when you're out there putting your life on the line. Oh, is that why you transferred out of the first? It was already too late by then. You better be careful, Ario. You say that, but there's not much I can do, is there? It's the nature of our job. There aren't many who can really understand it, not unless they're involved with police work themselves or related to someone who is. But wait, you have a daughter, boss? You really think I wanted to talk about her after all that? Have some sense. Come on. Promise I don't mean this way it's what? I promise I don't mean this the way it sounds, but how old is she? Jeez, you don't know when to quit, do you? At least try not to look so intrigued. She's a bit rough around the edges. I think most men are intimidated by her. Could it be Hitomi? No, he would recognize her. Last I heard, she's living by herself and going to college. Wow, college student. Men love an educated lady. Stop that. What kind of cop are you? Making baseless assumptions like that. She's living on her own, though. Huh. You must worry about her. Oh, what if it's the first girl that the first guy was with? I'm not making sense. Worry, I don't even know where she lives. Oh, so she hasn't told you, probably because she knows you'd follow her around everywhere. I would not. I don't think. Come on now, we both know that's not true. Listen here. You may look like a mean old man, but you sure have a soft side. What? Is that supposed to be a compliment? I can't keep up with you. We're done talking about this. Okay, cool. Come on. Just tell me everything. Oh, that reminds me. If you got married 20 years ago, it must have been right around the Nejima murder. You know your history. Yeah, it happened a year or two after our wedding. You were the one who arrested the killer, weren't you? We studied that case at the academy. I was only in elementary school at the time, but I still remember people talking about some dangerous criminal getting arrested. All that was just cracking the case, finding the guy. It was all just happenstance. I'd really rather not talk about it, think about it. It was a disturbing case. Did it not make your skin crawl when you learned about it at the academy? It did. We were all terrified. Sounds about right. No one could believe such mild-mannered man could have committed such terrible murder. If we had overlooked one little thing, we may have never caught him at all. I think I remember hearing that there was only one charge brought against him in the end. That's right. We didn't have the evidence. I knew there was no way such a meticulously planned crime could have been there first, but we may have stuck Fumi Chika Nejima in the cell, but it was no victory. He always had the upper hand. And all the damage he did to everyone involved, especially the victim's classmates. Will I know this case? It's already been 20 years, huh? God damn it. This is why I try not to think about it. I'm sorry. See this? Of a female high school student, okay. When part of a human left hand was discovered floating in the Sumida River. God damn. What is this city? This is Sin City. Every, everyone just dying left and right. Well, boss, I think that's about does it. Right. Let's call it for tonight. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh God, what is that? Huh, boss? What's wrong? Don't tell me you're going senile. Damn it! It was that case all along. Boss, what is it? Is there something over here? Over there? Grah! Such deep food? Sorry. So what is this? Kill them. Kill them. Those who spread lies. Kill them all. Evergreen Beach, okay. You have acquired the power of the Curse Stone. You can use it to kill those who intentionally try to mislead you. Press the curse button when someone lies to you. Oh no. Will I be really doing this though? I'm a cop. Interesting. The murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. Now, kill. Can you hear it, curse bearer? You who strongly desires the right. Wait, I do? I don't. Kill them. What? He doesn't, though. I don't get it. Does he? Does he desire the right? Boss, boss. Here you come close. Boss, what's the matter? Don't tell me you really went senile. Sorry, I'm fine. Here you. Yes? I have some bad news. Oh no, your senility is kicking in, isn't it? Here you, shut the fuck up. No, we've got a bit of trouble in our hands. Looks like we'll be working some overtime. We're not going home tonight. Huh? What are you talking about? So that's why we saw them in this place. The hunt for the curse bearers. Okay. But why does the detective Tetsuo Tatsumi, why does he need the right? He hasn't lost anyone. I guess the one who died, the police officer who died. Okay, so let me guess this straight, boss. The right of resurrection really exists. And to use it, you have to kill people using the name of curses from the 7 mysteries of Honjo. And the curse you have is from the story of the Evergreen Beach that's told in this area. Is that right? Yeah, pretty much. You're quick on the uptake. Now I have to kill you. You what? You what? No! Log, log, log. Can I not see the logs? I'm never silly. The only thing I have trouble believing is that you're talking about this occult stuff seriously now. You're taking. I mean, talk about paranormal. I thought you didn't believe in any of that. It's not that I don't believe in it. My familiarity with it is why I've tried not to get too close. Are you just being a sore loser? Not used to admitting you're wrong? Oh, shut up and listen to me. There's no point in trying to hide things anymore. We won't get anywhere if we don't understand this, so listen up. Please, just listen. You don't have to keep saying it, I'm listening. We don't have time to waste. We'll talk as we walk. Okay, where are they going? Hey, wait for me, boss. Wait. This is where the couple was. The couple were. The foot bath ghost. Sorry, I just want to double check one thing. You're telling me the truth, right? This isn't a side effect in your senility? It's the truth. Not like I can prove it, though. Revealing the existence of a top secret department is against the rules, even to a fellow cop. But this is an emergency. I need his help. I'll tell him. I'm sure you already know this, but this is all top secret. No sharing it with anyone. Right, you can trust me not to. But now, I just can't believe it. I'd heard rumors that you used to be a member of the secret division attached to the Security Bureau. Can't, I can't believe we actually have a department called Paranormal Affairs. Yeah, I'm sure it comes as a shock. I couldn't believe it myself. I thought the higher-ups were messing with me. Really had me worried for a while there. Oh, this is incredible. That's the whole reason I became a cop. I was always fascinated by secret agencies and stuff. You serious? But thinking about it, it totally makes sense. If curses and spirits really do exist, then of course we'd need a special department to protect citizens from them. You seem a bit too eager to believe all this. And hang on, I thought you joined up because of me. Come on, boss, do you only have one favorite food? I don't even have one. You can't like more than one thing. Yeah, whatever. In any case, the official stance is that the supernatural doesn't exist, so Paranormal Affairs operates in secret. Still not sure why they stuck me there. Those 4 years I worked with nothing but cases involving the supernatural. Interesting. Quiru Nakagoshi. I'm sure we'll hear about him later. Oh, person of interest. Wait. No? Okay. You thought you were sneaky. Someone's watching us. Doesn't seem like they're gonna run. Let's just keep an eye on them for now. Well, I have to, oh, no. I'm gonna save here. I need to turn this down. Okay. So, do you have it? Have what? Spirit sense, of course. Are you what they call a spiritually gifted? Nope, never felt anything like at all. Even if I did, it'll be lightweight at best. One beer and I'm down for the count. Oh, huh. Is that how people in the field quantify someone's spirit sense? Like how much liquor they can handle? Nope, just me. And the girl. Thought it'd help get the point across. Oh, huh. Sorry, seems like I keep disappointing you. No, not your fault, boss. At the risk of disappointing you yet again, I'll tell you one more thing. Spirit sense is usually something you're born with. It's tough to develop it later on. What? So there's no hope for me? No, say it ain't so. Of course you were interested. Well, you never know. You may have some hidden potential. I know there's a high schooler who's got so much spirit sense that she works on the front lines. Huh? You talking about Mia? I say work, but she hasn't paid. She wasn't paid because it was supposedly part of her training. Yikes. It seems like it'd be a violation of Article 6 to 9, nice, of the Labor Standards Act. Well, you really know the law. No comment. E- Even the occult field has workers' rights issues, huh? Okay. So, what do we do now? We've got this rite of resurrection and the curse echoes of the seven mysteries of Honjo. The curse being spread out around the city is a bit of an emergency. Is that bad? I'll put it this way, it's like handing out guns all over town. Geez, that's real bad. It is. So we need to find the source and put a stop to it before something terrible happens. Usually that'd be a job for paranormal affairs, but I talked to them on our way here. The main team is tied up until tomorrow night. So they told me to deal with it myself. Said it'd be fine since I have some experience. What? And that overtime you mentioned means? Yep, you're gonna help me, partner. Alright, let's do this. You seem a bit too eager to dive into all this. You really have no reservation working a case you know nothing about. You said it was an emergency. I didn't think we had a choice. I'm just trying to be logical about this, boss. You really are something. It might actually be nice having you around. Why, thank you. I'm scared about this guy. So, what exactly do we do? If the crews are connected to the seven mysteries, then the people who have the others should all be here in town. Right, there are 7 of them. That means there are 6 more out there. And we have to stop them all before they kill anyone with their curses. If we can, we should find and collect all curse stones. But boss, from what you said earlier, killing a cursed bearer gets you closer to completing the rite of resurrection. Won't your life be in danger if they found out you're a curse bearer? Pretty much. Can't let that happen. Should you even be out here right now? Hiding would only be a waste of time. The mystery of a one-sided reed is associated with the Ryogoku Bridge. I was hoping we'd be quick enough to run into the one-sided reed's cursed bearer. No such luck, it seems. Well, if nothing else, maybe word will spread out, the cops are all on the lookout, and people will behave. It's putting a lot of trust in whoever these other people are. But it's possible the other curse bearers with the same idea will come here. Talk to anyone you see who seems suspicious. Someone who may have the power of a curse. Understood. In that case, why don't we ask that guy who's been watching us this whole time? You notice him too. Well, good luck. Hey, you there. Sorry to bother you. But I've got some questions. Oh, this is the guy. I'm with the police. Oh, it's a different guy. Thanks for your cooperation. We'll be asking you a few things, Mr. Yutaro Namigaki. What's your name? Oh, Yutaro Namigaki. That's your name, correct? Yes. I don't mind answering your questions. You're a detective? Did something happen? Oh, right. Lots of things have been happening around here. Like people dying. So, what to make of this guy? Think. So, what is it you were doing here? Ah, it must be the incident of the former Yasuda Gardens, the dead policeman. I can't imagine a detective would come all the way here otherwise. Say, Mr. Detective, have you ever considered the Evergreen Beach? One of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, right? Why do you ask? I was just looking for it. Actually, I was wondering if either of you knew anything about it. I'm losing my voice, making voices. If it's the Evergreen Beach you're after, you're better off looking for around the former Yasa Gardens than here. Oh, you know a lot about this. But that's what I thought. Detectives, you have the cursed stone of the Evergreen Beach, don't you? You, how did you know? Ariel, you idiot. Well, it was much easier than expected. Oh crap, sorry. It was simple inference. I figured you would have taken a curse if you were just in the gardens. If you know that, then you must be a curse bearer yourself. I have no intention of hiding anything. I plan to tell you from the start. Look. This is my cursed stone. I believe it's called the Foot Washing Mansion. That's right, but are you sure about this? I'm not rash that I'd kill someone as soon as I found out they were a curse bearer. No, without talking to them first. Where's the girl? The girl was here with them. You're the same, aren't you, detectives? You wouldn't use a curse on a normal person. Let's pick a sequel, shall we? Boss? Sure. We'd rather resolve them amicably too. Should I have used the curse there? I mean, I'm a detective. I shouldn't be doing that. He really is a curse bearer. He may only be talking with us to try and activate his curse. I'll have to be aware of anything he asks me to do. I could tackle him and pin him down to the ground, but that might have something to do with his curse. And a slip of the tongue could get us killed. I have to try to discern what activates his curse. So what do I do? But before we talk, there's something I should tell you. This is my cursed stone, the Evergreen Beach, just like you thought. What? Boss, why would you tell him? You idiot, Ariel. You already let it out. As for how the curse works... Boss, are you having a senior moment? If you tell him that... It hangs to the death to anyone who would try to mislead me. So if you try to lie to me, the cursed stone will let me know. I don't have to use it to tell, understand? Wow, really? It's super useful. I see. Understood. That's pretty useful power for a detective. Now then, let's talk. Damn, I must have lost that upper hand. Snowboy petty tricks then, I'll be honest with you. Namigaki, you're better than this. So far so good. There's someone I want to bring back, so I'd like your assistance in collecting soul tricks. Can't help you. Please, all you have to tell me who the other curse bearers are. My voice. Okay, no more voices. Sorry, but as a police officer, I can't just look the other way and let you go. Please, if you help me, I'll let you two go as well. Is that a threat? No. It's your final warning. My curse, the Foot Washing Mansion. Do you really think you can escape it by being careful? Amateur. It didn't matter to me which one of you was the curse bearer. And we're taking you both to your soul tracks anyway. Wait, Namigaki! The Foot Washing Mansion is powerful curse, so it's simple to activate. It's ready whenever I need it. There's no escape from the voice of my feet. You gotta go. I'm sorry, kid. You gotta go. Ario, get out of here. Hurry! I'll find you later. What? Okay. It's too late. I hear the voice. The voice is his curse echo. What? Why isn't my curse echo working? Impossible. This has never happened. What's happening? I don't hear anything. Ario, now! Grab him! I used the curse. It didn't work. My curse, my stone didn't work. Got your ass. Get down. Ah, damn it. Boss, here, his curse stone. Good work. Give it to me. Let's go, boss. Damn it, why? What do you think, boss? Should we lock him up? I haven't even touched you. You can't consider that assault of a police officer. Let him go. All we need is the stone. How could this happen? My right of resurrection. Give it up. The right was too good to be true from the start. I don't know what happened to you, but you'd be better off mourning whoever you lost the right way. Now get out of here. Damn it. Okay, so I tried killing him, and the game didn't let me. It was a close call one, huh, boss? He'd probably be dead if he had activated his curse. Yeah, I'm not sure what. But something stopped his curse from. Boss, are you okay? Does having another curse stone hurt? Yeah, the curse from this one is flowing into me, too. Oh no. I saw what activates the curse of the foot washing mansion, and the resentful memories bound to it. I see. I always thought this one was one of the stranger of the seven mysteries. Now I know why. It sure is something. What did you see? Let's save that for later. All you need to know for now is that it's particularly powerful curse. We're lucky we took it from here quickly. Ew. I wanna know. Wash. That's it? Kills by crushing one who hears the command. Wash. Wash. That's funny. Well, it makes one stone. Where do we go now? We'll visit the places associated with the mysteries while it's dark out. You mean we have to do that all over again? I hope they aren't as aggressive as him, but people will do crazy things to bring someone back or someone they love. It seems that the hatred of the cursed stone are imbued with makes. Huh? It seems that the hatred of cursed stones are imbued with makes people more willing to kill. I cannot read anymore. Really? Then what? What about you, boss? I'm fine. I may not have any spirit sense, but I'm tough when it comes to this stuff. That's why they loved me in the paranormal affairs. So you're spiritual gifted after all. Alright, let's head to the next place. Okay. Oh, this is when I meet him. Ah. Interesting. What? Midoricho Park. This is when I saw the first guy. I forgot the names already. I'm so bad with names. Oh, hello. Excuse me. Sorry to bother you. But we have some questions for you. Okay, it's a different guy. Araishi? What? Are you with the police? I haven't done anything. Don't worry. This isn't an interrogation or anything. We just want to talk. You're Hideki Araishi, right? The historian? We know who you are, so this won't take long. But since we saw you here, we'd just like to ask a couple of questions. Okay. So the guy who wrote the books? Hmm. Well, let's get this over with. I'm a busy man. Think. Hideki Araishi says he's a local historian, but supposedly knows more about the rite of resurrection than anybody. The fact he's here at this time of night, it's plenty possible that he's a curse bearer. It is possible. It is. What are you doing? Now, Mr. Araishi, what were you doing here at this time of night? Doing research, of course. Day or night, information never sleeps. That's an admirable philosophy. You know, your research has been quite the talk of town, around town. What was it they were saying? You discovered something about the book of the Record of Fates. Alright, you found some kind of ritual in the Record of Fates. Well, don't tell me you want to know how to carry out the rite of resurrection, too. To be perfectly honest, I'm tired of people asking me about it all the time. None of you even care about the local history. You just come crawling out of the woodwork when something interesting comes up. Looks like I hit a nerve. If you think you can force me to tell you because you're a policeman, you're sorely mistaken. Okay. I'm not thinking. What was the research we were doing just now? Also was the research you were doing just now also related to the rite of resurrection? Well, yes, that's right. What exactly were you looking for? I have no reason to tell you that. You wouldn't understand anyway. Are you doing all this research so you can use the rite of resurrection yourself? You're a policeman. Do you really think people can be brought back to life? Everyone I meet, pitiful. So you don't believe in the rite? Whether it's real or not has nothing to do with my research. Such things are better left to the occult freaks. Or so I thought. Hmm? Things changed. It has become necessary for me to pursue the rite. So now I pray that it is real. What's changed? I'm sure you can imagine the funds for my research. I have received a large amount of funding for seeking the rite of resurrection. If I find it, I'll receive a sum so great that I'll never have to worry about money again. Oh, then that means someone is sponsoring your research, is that right? So what if they were? You have no idea how hard we work to secure funding for our research. I have no interest in teaching those children. Listen to me, I'll tell you one thing. Those experts you see writing provocative books or spouting nonsense on TV and try to get popular, all of them are just trying to get the money they need to do their research. With how popular the occult is, saying something even remotely spooky can lead to big money. What? But I bought your books! The pursuit of the unknown begins, first and foremost, with belief. I was so inspired by that bit. I do appreciate your patronage. Unfortunately, however, the occult is not my true interest. Okay. The fate of the unknown is to be destroyed by thorough research and deep consideration. No way, I can't believe it. You're surprisingly innocent. Oh, the records of faith. Where did you get your hands on it? The storeroom of an old private residence in the city, just as the public was told. I'm unable to be more precise due to an agreement with my informant. Then what kind of research do you want to be doing? I'm sure it wouldn't interest you, but to put simply, the focus of my research is how historical accounts transform into folklores over the years, as they are passed down from generation to generation. What does that mean? Due to human bias, the account of any event is inevitably changed by the person communicating it. This is not necessarily done with ill intentions. It happens when someone tries to fill in the gaps in the story that lacks detail. or when something's left out or abridged because of the story's length, or when the story twists and shift, or when a story twists and shifts as it spreads through oral tradition. Even when two stories are told about the same event, difference in culture or environment affects how it's told, changing its content. Silly little things can turn into terribly mysterious legends. My research is the study of how history, culture, and legend all influence each other. I see. Take the seven mysteries of Honjo, for example. Why are there some mysteries seemingly about nothing particularly interesting? You'd think that stories wouldn't last a decade, let alone hundreds of years, so why? Perhaps putting it that way piques your interest? I admit I'm curious. So that's what you've been researching all this time, makes sense. As I said, it doesn't matter to me whether the right exists or not. If the people in the Edo period believed that what was written in the record of fates was real, that's all I'm interested in. Someone's gonna be jumping from the back? I think. Okay. But I have to be realistic. The research I'd like to do is unfortunately not very lucrative. That's why I need to take some risks. Boss, let's ask Hideki some questions. Well, thanks, Ario. I was doing that. What are you doing? Well, in that case, I think I might have a guess as to what it is you were looking for. What? Damn it, if you know about that, then calm down, no need to be defensive. I'm gonna save. Tactical save. I could really use his help though, so I think I'm gonna show the curse stones. We both want information, right? Why don't we have a nice friendly chat? Curse stone, you're a curse bearer. A leaf, is that the evergreen beech then? No, I should have shown the foot bath, so then I still have mine. Yep, will you show me yours? The ever-burning lantern. Interesting. I need him on my side. I'll tell you this for free. The evergreen beech comes from a man who was hanged for spreading false rumors. But the accusations against him were unfounded, and he died cursing those who deceived him. So that is the resentful memory held within the evergreen beech. The memory of the seven mysteries are truly fascinating. Oh, if only I could collect them all. I can help you. Do whatever you want, but you should know something. This stone of mine lets me curse anyone who tries to mislead me. What? But... So don't try and lie to me. I'll know. You would curse a citizen? And you call yourself an officer of law? It all depends on you. I don't want to use it if I don't have to. What is it you want? Curse stones are dangerous. I'd like to confiscate yours. Excuse me, but am I right? First, let me ask you one thing. You haven't used that curse, have you? No, of course I haven't. I swear. I'll let you go. I'll let you go this time. I see. Good. Now, why don't you hand over that stone, unless you'd rather try using it on me instead? Damn you, I won't give it to you. If I were to say that, what would happen? Would it be a crime? The police are aware of how dangerous the stones are. It could arrest you under Article 1, Section 2 of the Minor Offenses Act. Or you hand it over and all you lose is your secret ability. Think of what would happen to all your research if you were arrested. Fine. You can have the stone here. Ooh. All right. No. I think what happened is that he also killed someone or he got a curse stone and he gave me that. He gave me that. He still has his curse stone. Kills by disembowelment. One who finds themselves trapped in darkness of the curse. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's this guy from the building. Good choice. I look forward to seeing how your research pans out. All right. Would you tell us everything you know about what's going on here? What's been going on? If you help us, we'll give you all the information we've gotten after we solve the case. What do you say? In that case, will you tell me all about the resentful memories of the seven mysteries? I believe they are key to the secret hidden in Record of Fates. Sure, why not? I'll learn about them as I collect curse stones. If we can collect all the curse stones. Oh, this is the time. But thanks to you, we learned a lot from him. I wonder the mysteries and right are public information. He kept everything he knows about the other curse bearers and the source of the curse here hidden. I was hoping he'd at least give us a clue about how to beat these curses. Oh, I see. Then we should be more aggressive next time. Really make them spit it out. And by we, I mean you. I'm guessing he wants to save his curse. He wouldn't have told us anything no matter what we asked. But now we know where he hangs out. We can always send someone for him if we need be. Right, got it. I was surprised to hear that there are actually 9 of the 7 mysteries, though. Yeah, that's 2 extra curse bearers we have to find. We've confiscated 2, so there are 6 more. Right. They could be anywhere in this town. We have to find them fast or they may start using the curses. No, I think we're already too late. Huh? I didn't tell you this, but there was some soul dregs in Namigaki's curse stones. Really? Then he already killed someone with it? It's not much, so it probably wasn't the curse bearer. Shit. It's an innocent person. Well, we know who did it. We can make arrangement to take him into custody. We'll have the paranormal affairs pick up tomorrow. For now, we continue our search. Right, on to the next place. We just have to cross them off the list one by one. No, 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 no. There's someone here. Oh, but boss. Good to know we can use the Minor Offense Act to arrest people with the crystals. Well, why didn't we do that with Namigaki? If we could do that, there'd be no need for paranormal affairs. What grounds would a normal detective have to put him under arrest? Oh, right. I suppose that's true. We're leaving already? Ooh. I see, I see. When the son of Haruo Shigema was kidnapped and botched investigation by the police resulted in the child's murder, 1 year later, Haruo has hired a private investigator to help resolve the unsettled case. Late at night, while speaking to the detective at her home, something strange suddenly appears. Let's see this. May those umag fires perish in flame. You have acquired the power of the Curse Stone, the Hunting Clapper. The Clappers. Oh, you can use it to kill those with fire or fire-starting device on their person. Ah. Interesting. Interesting. Kill. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is not my first rodeo, you know. Haruhi Shigema, 12 a.m. Shigema Mansion Reception Room. I'm rich. Richter. Back with me, ma'am? Can't say I understand what just happened, but it certainly seems to have put you in a good mood. This might be the first time I've ever seen you really smile. Because you once. Right, 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 right. Sweet dreams? Hunting clappers. Cool. No, not dreams. Sounds like something I might want to hear about. Think. My heart is still racing. This is it, my chance at long last. Television. Anything creepy? Was this? Well, I'll be damned. Is that what I think it is? Goodness, you made me jump. It's just a silly little sticker my son got from somewhere or other. He put it up. He put it up just before. Well, you know what happened. I still can't bring myself to take it down. Let me take a closer look. I knew it. It's Hencho from way back in set number one. This is a real collector's item. Excuse me. Don't tell me you've never heard of the mockingbirds. It's zooming in. So creepy. The what? They're the hottest new craze. Cute little birds dressed up like rough and tumble delinquents. You've never heard of them, but this certainly seems to matter to you. The best part is, nobody knows who made them. They just started showing up around town, and soon enough they'd won everybody's hearts. The story goes on, they're made of some anonymous artist who covertly leaves them behind in specific locations. No one knows when or where they'll show up next. They're basically an urban legend of sorts. To think one would turn up here of all places is a good sign, I'm sure of it. Oh well, that's nice. Cool. Sure. Oh, it's a rooster. I was trying to make out what it looked like. Oh, I have to collect all of them? All right. We've got some things to do. Stereo. Stereo unit was separated with separated speakers designed for home use. My husband insisted on buying one, even though he isn't one to listen to music often. An arrangement of flowers. We bring in someone to do it. I don't even know what the flowers are called. Old hanging scroll. I don't know who painted it. It's been hanging here since before I was born. Fax machine. A fax machine. It can send images to other places along the telephone network. I don't really know how it works. Most houses don't have one. I rarely found a use for it. A color television. Father bought one as soon as it hit the market. He likes to have the latest gadgets. Unlike the latest models, there's no remote control. We've had it for a long time. Back when it was new, we all gathered around it and marveled at it as a family. But with father and my husband being away so often, it quickly fell into disuse. Okay, guest table. Sure. The guest table. I don't know where father got this old thing from, but I never liked it. Let me bring you up to speed. We were in the middle of a chat when you suddenly started spacing out. The whole time you were grinning to yourself like you just won the lottery. Care to tell what that was all about? Well, where to start? Interesting, very interesting. So the haunted clapper's curse echo appeared out of nowhere, told you how to perform the rite of resurrection, and gave you the curse you'll need to do it. Have I got that right? That's right. So it's all real. Honestly, I still find it hard to believe. But I guess I have to know. I have to now. I saw the curse stone appear in your hand myself. It looked like it popped clean out of thin air. With the evidence that clear, there's no denying that there's some supernatural force at work. I think. I don't think you quite understand. This isn't about evidence, and it isn't about belief. It's more than that. I know it's real. The moment the curse appeared, I knew everything before it even said a word. It was already there in my head, as clear as day. You just knew, huh? It was etched into my soul, along with the curse echoes, resentful memories. So I can feel it, or what it was like. Dying like they did hundreds of years ago, wrenched, wreathed in flame, writhing in pain as my flesh blackens and my blood boils. I can feel it, all the agony, all the rage. It fills me with bloodlust. Bloodlust. I think I need to kill someone. Anyone will do, just as long as they're carrying fire. I see that could be a problem. You think so? From what I know of you, I'm sure you'd see it as an opportunity. The stronger the desire to resurrect someone, the stronger the urge to kill. That's how it seems to me anyway. Good grief, talk about a spanner in the works. I say we take stock for a moment, remind ourselves where we've come from and where we're going. That might be a good idea. Bruh. That, that's what you hired me for, ma'am. To look into your son's kidnapping last year. To uncover the truth behind the abduction and murder of Shuichi Shigema. Oh, yes, I remember. I forgot why you were here. I never did find the one who did it. That's why I'm here about today. In fact, kind of you to let me drop by so late, by the way. I've been turning over every last stone, and I've come up with a grand total of one lead. So you said. As far as the police are concerned, it's a cold case, but I've managed to make some headway. I remember you were just about to tell me. Damn. Oh, it was the police's fault. I see. We still need to figure out exactly what you want me to do. Tell you what, why don't I tell you what I've found, and then we can make a decision, right? I suppose there's not much point going over the kidnapping itself. No, I'm very familiar. Then I'll leave that for the files to cover and just confirm a few things about the case. The police traced the culprit's calls back to, let's see here, Northern Oyoko River here in Sumida City. It's quite a wide area, that's right. And in the end, they never managed to nail down exactly where the calls were coming from. But it was almost certainly the same location that Shuichi was being held captive. Since Shuichi's voice could be heard during the killer's calls. Northern Oyoko River is quite a distance from Shuichi's normal school commute. Factoring in that he was seen at school but went missing before he arrived at his house, it's likely he was abducted by car on his route home. Exactly. Shuichi was a clever boy. He never would have gotten into the car with a stranger. That's right. I was very firm about that. I know he understood too. I even saw him warning the other children. It's possible that they forced him into the car. The only issue there weren't any witnesses to the kidnapping. You can't bundle someone into the car without that many students around and not be noticed. But nobody came forward to say they saw anything suspicious. So, did they target him at some other time or somewhere away from his usual route? Both of those seem a little far-fetched. Which raises the question, how did the kidnapper pull it off? He was lured. The police never managed to find an answer, but in the end they decided the kidnapper must just have gotten lucky. Well, why not turn the problem on its head? The Rite of Resurrection, huh? I read about that in an occult magazine the other day. Apparently some old book showed up recently with all the gory details. And they say that the rite can be found somewhere in Honjo. I remember the first time you told me about that. It felt like my prayers have been heard. Like I had hope, real hope for the first time. Ever since that awful day, I've wondered, what if I hadn't sent him to school? What if I just paid the ransom? Not a day goes by, I don't think that if I'd done something differently, Shuichi would still be alive. You can't blame yourself, ma'am. It was the culprit's fault, not yours. Though I know that won't help any. Grief is funny like that. I'm guessing that's why you're after the right. I guess I didn't need to ask. It's written all over your face. I can tell how much he meant to you. But this is a big but. If the right is the real deal, using it will mean killing someone and stealing their soul. I'm well aware. Is that a problem? If it comes to that, I'm afraid I'll have to stop you. Oh, that's a shame. A shame, huh? That's all? I thought if I'm going to be competing with other curse bearers, then your detective skills might come in useful. You realize that you're talking about ending someone's life, right? Don't you see an issue with that? I think any parent in my position would happily kill for a chance like this. Is that so, dear oh dear? What have I gotten myself into? Just tell me everything. You know, we still need to figure out exactly what you might want me to do. Tell you what, wait. What? Rodiful? The kidnapper managed to convey Shuichi into their car, but how? The only thing that makes sense to me is if they were somebody that he would have reason to trust. True, a teacher, perhaps a relative, or somebody else that he knew. But all the adults Shuichi knew had alibis. The police checked them all thoroughly. They did, huh? No one throws numbers at the problem like the cops. But what if it wasn't someone he knew, or rather, what if the culprit disguised themselves as a police officer? That would explain why he didn't find them suspicious. The Shigema family has close ties with the police after all. He would have had a reason to trust them. You might be right. But surely that couldn't have. Well, there's a problem with the theory. You'd be surprised at how much police officers stand out. That's probably why they didn't want to interfere, honestly. That's sort of the point, after all. They're meant to be visible deterrent against crime. Dude, just tell me everything. But here's another thing interesting. When you ask people to imagine someone suspicious, nobody pictures women or children. Even kids who'd been warned about stranger danger often subconsciously expect the danger to look like an adult man. Besides, Shuichi's the sort of boy who wanted to be a police officer when he grew up. He must have had a very strong sense of right and wrong. That's right. Wait, surely you can't mean. Now you're getting it. If, say, a young woman approached Shuichi asking for help, what would he have done? If someone like that said they were lost or asked him for directions, he would he have gotten into a car? He might have. Well, natural selection, am I right? My husband also always told him that a man had a duty to watch out for women and children. You could certainly argue that that kind of attitude is outdated nowadays. But if Shuichi believed it, then we might have something here. Then you think the culprit was a young woman. But it was a man's voice on the phone. They were together. She might have she might have been an accomplice, or maybe she didn't even realize she was being used. If anything, that would explain why she hadn't come forward. She herself might not realize she had anything to do with the case. Dude. So the question is, did anybody see Shuichi speaking with a young woman on the day of his disappearance? See? What I said about people's biases, that goes for witnesses too. And I figured that maybe if I start asking new questions, I might get new answers. So I spent the day asking around Shuichi's school route, seeing if anyone had seen him or seen something. Just grab here. Why is it so loud? Okay. And one man thought he had. Do you mean he saw it happen? Well, I can't say that for sure yet. It turned out he wanted something from me, so he asked if we could talk in private. Several hours earlier. Right, they should do. There's no one around, you can speak in confidence. Excuse me, what's your name again? Wait, is it the delinquent? No. Jonoichi. Got it. Well, Jonoichi, I'm all ears. Just so we're on the same page. You're a private detective investigating Shuichi Shigema's kidnapping. Do I have that right? Of course. What else do I look like? A pimp? How should I know what a private detective looks like? Oh, I forget. Oh, forget it. Look, I'll tell you straight. My life is in danger. I need your help. Okay. You'll excuse me if that caught me a little off guard. Let me ask you straight. Who's trying to kill you? A student called Michio Shiraishi. What? Is he a curse bearer? Is that why? And he knows that Michio is a curse bearer as well. Wait, no. Okay, this was before Michio died then. Interesting. A schoolgirl, eh? Sounds like you've been naughty. It's nothing like that. The girl, she's a murderer. I'm the only one who knows, but I saw what she did. Michiyo Shiraishi. I saw her kidnap Shuichi Shigema. Ooh, snapperino. Come again? I saw her talk to him on the street and led him away. I didn't think much of it at the time, but then he went missing. She murdered him, I'm sure of it, or at least she's got something to do with it. That's why you're here, isn't it? When you Then you can't let her get to me. If that's true, you've been sitting on some valuable information. Why didn't you tell anybody? Well, you see, if you can't explain that, I don't have a reason to believe you. I couldn't. She told me she'd kill me if I spoke a word. You're telling me a schoolgirl had you scared for your life. So you've been sitting on this all on that all this time, and you think she's coming for you now that you've spilled the beans. Yes, that's it, exactly. I'm begging you, don't let her get me. Arrest her. I'm telling you, she's a demon. Well, you seem to believe what you're saying, but it just doesn't add up. How could a schoolgirl have a fully grown man so terrified? You don't know what you can do. She'll curse me. Curse you? Sorry, but you're losing me here. I love the lips of the characters, like the powdered lips. Forget it. What do I even bother? You seem dubious enough to believe me, but I should have known you'd never understand. Enough. I'll find someone else to help me. He's gonna die. Well, no, I guess he didn't die after all. Hey, hmm. Go after him. You need more details. That's about the long and short of it. I can hardly believe it. At the time, I thought his pension of curses was just crazy talk, but I'm starting to see that there might have been more to it. And if we can just find that girl, well, madam, the girl's dead. Curses or no curse, if she was with Shuichi on the day of the kidnapping, then there's a good chance she knows something. On top of that, I did some digging on the man I spoke to. His name is Kohei Janoichi. He's a teacher at Komagata High School here in Sumida. Teacher, and this schoolgirl is one of his students. I think that's very likely. Come on. Dude, it's not done. Just finish it. At last, we got a lead. Hopefully, it'll break through. It'll be the breakthrough we're looking for. Okay, finally. Is it okay? God damn it. If it makes you uncomfortable, then you won't have to get any blood in your hands to yourself. I don't need you to kill the other cursed bears. I only need you to help to find them. I won't be party to murder, ma'am. Not even for a client. How much shall I pay you? Buonasera. Buonasera. I'm sorry, ma'am, but not everyone has a price. I've got my policies and I stick to them. I see. I didn't realize you were so stubborn. Let me say, though, it's not like I don't get what you're going through. As long as you're not killing anyone with your own hands, maybe I can help you out. What do you have in mind? Well, how about stealing someone else's curse stone after they've filled it with soul drugs? If that was all you were after, then I could lend you my services guilt free. If the other curse bears want to kill each other, that's their business. I'm not trying to be a hero here. I guess there's no guarantee a stolen curse stone will work. But we can worry about that later. Well, I suppose we have a deal. Although, what if the curse stone? What if I stole a curse stone using my curse? Would you disapprove? That would void our contract, ma'am. Just warning you now. My. Before we go any further, why don't you tell me about the that curse of yours? The hunting clappers, was it? Was it? It's one of the seven mysteries of Honjo, if I remember correctly. That's right. The original story did happen somewhere near here, I think. I'm sure I remember hearing that. In that case, my money would be on all the curse bearers being somewhere in Honjo. Our first move should be to narrow them down. Some of them are bound to try and come for you first. We'll need to be ready. The curses make their bearers more willing to kill, so an attack could come from anywhere. That sounds sensible. Alright, let's go. Let's head out. Come on. And if I remember correctly, your hunting clappers can set people on fire, but only if they have a naked flame or a lighter in their person. Is that right? That's right. In olden times, wooden clappers were used to warn people of fire. I'm guessing it punishes those who don't heed the warning. It seems like a good curse to have. It's simple, straightforward, enough to use. Although it's hard to say how it stacks up without knowing what else is on the table. You really think it's that good? The target can't do much to throw it off, and it's a nice long activation window. It's big. Okay, I need to. Did it say the activation? Because when I encountered her, she was counting down seven to zero, right? Or was it just her being quirky? It's big that it works on lighters too. Just slip one into your target's pocket. And they say that condition were already fulfilled before they even know you were there. They wouldn't even know what hit them. Maybe I won't have to actually use it. I could just tell someone I could and they'd have to do what I say. Threats could work, although without any proof, it'll come down to how convincing you can be. If only you could use the curse, then back out the last second. Can I? At the last second? What an interesting idea. I have a lighter right here. We could try it now. It's an interesting proposition. Well, maybe not. I'm not quite crazy enough to make myself a guinea pig. I see. You're an odd one, ma'am, if you don't mind me saying. And I don't think it's just the curse. You flatterer. You smooth talker. As for what we do next, first of all, I think we should stay indoors. Try not to do anything spontaneous or outside your normal routine. Right then, have you decided what you want me working on? Bringing my son back is more important. I want you to help me with the rite of resurrection. Roger that. The rite it is. Odds are good that the other curse bearers are also working by night. Anyone they kill under the cover of darkness won't be discovered until sunrise. I bet they'll be trying to do as much as they can before morning comes. So it's settled then. I'll look into the other curse bearers by night. And once the city wakes up, I can start asking questions. I'll investigate the kidnapping as well. I'll even try and find Miss Shiraishi as part of bargain. Thank you, that's more than enough. I think. Think. What else do you want me to do? Clock. The swinging of the pendulum echoes through the room. It feels livelier than usual with Richter here. Usually it's just me. God damn, madam, are you in love? What else? Stereo, we got that. Management. A private investigator I hired. A friend told me about him. They said he's not very well known, but he's good at what he does. When I first visited his office in Ola City, I saw how he dressed. I could hardly believe he was a detective. But after talking to him for a while, I changed my mind. He says some he says some strange things at times, but he seems like a reliable sort. Curse echo none. Ah. Ooh, question mark. Shogo has fuck, what was the curse? Forgot. The running away. The running away thing. Abandoned. Wait, this is also abandoned. Anyway. I see. Let's go. Now then, let's get it on. I should get to work. There's only so much time before sunrise. I'll call you if I find anything new. You stay here and keep a lookout, right? There's no telling what kind of curses you might find out on the streets tonight. Don't go outside if you can help it, and try to be ready for anything. Damn, he's willing to risk his life. He's crazy. I will. Well, if that's all, I should get going. I think I'll stop here for tonight. I got pretty far. Ooh, I can redo this. Interesting. Okay. I'll stop here for tonight. Tomorrow I might be able to actually get the endings. Ooh, look at this. Very nice, very nice. Save. Sure, I'll save there.